Hey guys, now it's time to start a discussion about methods. So what are methods? In Java, a method is a block of code that performs a specific task and is defined within a class or interface. Methods are used to organize and structure our code, making it more modular and reusable. They are essential building blocks of Java programs. So they are a bunch of lines of code grouped together which can do a specific task, and they can be called in specific cases. Now let's write some code. So I'm going to open IntelliJ IDE. I will open IntelliJ IDE. I'll create a new project. I will call this project methods, and the rest is I'm gonna let it as it is. So I'm gonna click on create. I'm gonna increase this. I will delete this code. And I will hide the project pane because I don't need the project pane. And I will increase the font. And I will go down here, but within the class, so inside the curly braces of the main class, I'll type public static. We'll cover static when we're going to talk about object-oriented programming. Then I'm going to type void, and I will call this function, and it should be in camel case, say hello. Next we put parentheses, and then we put curly braces because we're going to define the body of this function. So I'm going to press enter. And here I will type SOUT, and I will put hello. I'm going to output in the console Alex. Now, what we did here, we first declared our function using the public access modifier. So this is publicly accessible. Then we type static. We'll see what static is later in the course. Then we type void, because this is void means that we don't return anything. This function doesn't return anything. It just outputs something in the console. Then we gave a name to our function, say hello. We put parentheses because inside the parentheses you can define parameters, as you'll see immediately. And then we define the body of this function, which is this simple line of code defined by the opening curly brace and closing curly brace. And now let's run this code to see what happens. So let's run this. And we get nothing in the output, because if you hover over here, it says say hello method is never used. And this is because we didn't call our method. So we need to call our method from the main method. So I'm going to type here say hello, and I will run this. And now you're going to see in the output being, it's going to say hello. It's going to say, the function say hello is going to say hello Alex. So we get in the output hello Alex. Now we can call this function again. We can call this method again. So I'm going to press Ctrl D. Let's go here, Ctrl D. Now let's run this. And now we're going to see hello Alex as many times as we call this method here. So we get hello Alex, hello Alex, hello Alex. So this is how you can define a method, and this is how you can call that method inside your code. Alright, now let's see how you can define a parameter, because functions, methods, I keep saying function. Let me check. So I'll go inside the parentheses and I define the type of the parameter, which is going to be a string. And now we need to give a name to this parameter, name. Now if you hover over, it says that parameter name is never used. So what I will do, I will go here, and instead of hello Alex, the literal, I'm going to put plus name. Now you have an underline here because now it's expecting us to pass a value for this parameter. So you need to pass an argument here. It says expecting one argument but found 0. So in other words, saying you define the parameter to your method, and you need to pass an argument, a value for that parameter. And to do that, I'm going to go inside the parentheses, and I will put here Alex, and as you can see, we have here the hint name, so it's this name parameter defined. So now if I run this, we get hello Alex, but now it's using the argument that we pass here. So if I put here Christian, and if I run this, we get hello Christian. Now we can define more parameters, not just one parameter to our method. So I'm going to type here, I'm going to put a comma to define another parameter, int age. And it's going to say hello and the name, plus I'm going to put, let me close this, plus I'm going to put the double quotation marks, your age is age. So now we are outputting in the console the hello and the value which is passed to this parameter, which is going to be Christian, and it's going to say your age is, and it's going to take the value which is passed to this parameter age. So let's put a comma here, because now it's expecting us to pass a value for this method parameter. So I'm going to put here 24. So now if I run this, get hello Christian, your age is 24. So now it's using the values that we passed here in our method. Alright, so this is how you can define a method in Java. This is how you can define parameters for a method in Java. And I will end this video here and see you in the next video.